Okay, folks, thank you very much for joining us today here in the EVES auction room. It's wonderful to see so many happy, smiling faces around the room. Like I say, it's an absolute pleasure, privilege to be guiding you through auctions today. My name's Jordan Sivright, and well, there's no prizes for guessing what my role is. Like I say, I am there to guide you on that home buying journey. But I don't do it all on my own. I do have a wonderful team to support me here today. I've got Gemma sitting beside me. She's controlling all of the technology in the auction room for the next hour or so as we go through. I've also got Grant Child, our National Auction Manager. He's going to take you through the 3 o'clock session, so he'll be up here a little bit later this afternoon. I've also got Craig, Sarah, Mark and Trevor. Well, they're what I like to refer to here in our auction room as my elite team of negotiators, all managers within the company who will step into the fray basically if we get some bidding from the floor that's at a level where I'm not permitted to sell the property to you, but I am permitted to entertain a conversation to see if we can help you on your buying journey. Well, what we'll do is we'll pause the auction in that instance and I'll get one of these wonderful people to come and have a conversation with you. Take you aside so you don't have to do it in front of the rest of the room here. I'll be the only one doing some public speaking today. We'll let you do that outside. Of course, like I say, we remind you today you are bidding on a cash unconditional basis. We'll have a look at the details on the slide in a second. Remind you, of course, if you are bidding today, you've done your homework, you've completed any due diligence that you need to do on your behalf. Again, cash unconditional buyers, that's who we deal with here in the auction room. And you also agree to the terms dictated in the conditions of sale. For each property today, they've been made available to you in a draft format, and they've now been finalised. They're out in the foyer there, and if you are one of the lucky purchasers today, well, you will be signing that contract to seal the deal. To the contracts we will go now, and I'll touch on them briefly for you. We've put the conduct of auction up on the screen behind you here, behind me, in front of you. I'm not going to touch on every individual point. I trust that you've done your homework like we touched on, and you understand the general rules of the auction and how it's going to take place. But what I'll do is just cover a couple of really important points that I want to make nice and crystal clear for you. The first one being vendor bidding. Now, vendor bidding is the seller's way of saying to you, the buyers, thank you, but no thank you. If you want to buy the property, well, you'll need to bid above that level. Now, nice and clearly, I'm always going to place vendor bids at a level well below that confidential reserve price that all of our properties are subject to today. And I'm also going to label it nice and clearly. It'll come as no surprise. You'll hear the words vendor bid. I'm the only person authorised while I'm calling the auctions to place vendor bids on behalf of our sellers. So it'll always be with me, labelled as a vendor bid, and always well below reserve. Like I say, if you want the opportunity to buy, you just have to be above that level. The other thing I'll point out to you is telephone bidders. If you are perhaps watching on the live stream, hello to you. Wonderful to have you joining us as well. Maybe you're working with a salesperson who's here in the room sort of acting on your behalf. I've got all the paperwork signed off in that instance, folks. If anyone is bidding via the telephone today for one of our wonderful colleagues, all that paperwork needs to be signed and approved prior to bidding. Now, the only other thing really that we need to sort of talk about, make sure everyone's on the same page, is the page that you'll be signing, of course, if you are our lucky purchaser. That page, well, it comes at the back of the contract. There it is, that contract that you will be signing. That seals the deal, formalises it as such, and you will also need to pay your deposit. We ask only 10% of the purchase price to be paid today, the rest payable upon that settlement. Now, I'll touch on all the individual details for each individual property as we get through each individual auction, but otherwise, the general rules of engagement, like I say, on the screen here. Hopefully you've all had a good opportunity to talk to your salespeople, get a bit of an understanding as to what might happen today and how we can help you on your home buying journeys. Now, this would be a great opportunity to let me know if you do have any questions, last minute queries that you want me to clarify for you, but otherwise, if there's nothing, we'll continue on. Good, wonderful. Okay, well, we did have 3 other properties actually scheduled to be on today, but we did see offers on those ones come forward. Sellers happy. 1/12 Pemberton Crescent, marketed by Sally Block. 6 Laing Place by Chris Royal, and 3 Emerald Shires, John Rose marketing that property. Like I say, all those properties did receive an offer before auction and ultimately sold prior to being here today. So congratulations to all those parties involved. And lot number 1 for today, it is 14 Chelsea Court in Bethlehem. Sarah, Jeff Garnett, Rebecca Wilson, all marketing this wonderful property. They've had an opportunity to take you through those wonderful open homes. Hopefully sunshine. We've had a pretty good run of it, so pretty well sunny skies through all your open homes there. It's really easy living, and an absolute, it's given really when you get a wonderful property like this. 14 Chelsea Court, it is legally described 520 square metres more or less of freehold land. The record title, well, that is SA 54A folio 624. The channels list, well, we've put that on the screen for you, give you a nice little reminder of everything that's included here. But I will point out the bird bath and the radio outdoor mast, they are excluded from the sale. But otherwise, all those chattels there to greet you in 20 working days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. That's your move-in day, folks, that's your settlement date, and the day you get to take possession. Other than that, let's take a look at the home. We'll see it on the screen in a second here. Right in front of you, over the years, continual upgrades. Well, they've allowed this bright and airy home to present immaculately, really. It's such a wonderful space. You've got the lounge and the dining area. That's nice and bright, warm. A good place to sort of foster family connection. Before you head out the outdoor space, maybe capitalise on the sunshine hours that we have. Tucked away, you're in a nice private cul-de-sac location. Privacy, it is bestowed upon you to basically live your very best life. You've got a cocktail of fruit trees, vegetable plants, you've got herbs all dotted around the garden there, as you can see. It really is supreme living at its absolute finest. Buyers, I put it to you now, I'll call to you for an opening bid, opening start. Who wants to kick off the day? Show us a little bit of confidence, a little bit of strength. Here's your opportunity, buyers, for 14 Chelsea Court. Once an opportunity to get involved as I call for an opening offer. Twice the call, we scan for cash unconditional interest, of course, here in the auction room. Third chance, buyers. All right, Sarah. Well, it's pretty obvious we haven't got the cash in the room at the moment, but it's certainly a wonderful property. What are the vendor's instructions to us?
The vendor's instructions are we could price it today at $989,000.
989,000. Gee, well, that's quite a bit of property there. $989,000. You got that great location, buyers. We closed the auction. Property's now priced. Got the asking price there, $989,000. If you're interested. Oh, Sarah, we have to take a phone call. Good luck to you, vendors, on that one, Sarah. Okay then, well, I've got your attention. We'll continue forward. 14B, Ulster Street, Mount Maunganui, Danielle Hayes, the front representing this one on behalf of her sellers. And you would have had an opportunity to go through and see what a really great offering you've got here in this wonderful Mount Maunganui neighbourhood. It sits really nicely, a good, comprehensively transformed home. Really just waiting for new owners to come and enjoy the convenience that it offers. You'll see it's formerly known as a cross-lease freehold and estate of fee simple and undivided half share in 875 square metres more or less. Secondly, that estate in leasehold. The record of title SA 37T folio 433. Chattels list, once again, on the screen for you there. There is quite an extensive list, so you'll see that with the contract, an extra page for you there. But I'm going to point out a couple of things. The security cameras, the sparkle, the African-themed artwork, and the fantail artwork, those are excluded, so they won't be joining you on settlement date. Which, once again, 20 working days following the date of the agreement, with potentially a little bit of flexibility for the right hire on that one there. Now, with multiple outdoor living spaces, including a decking to flank each side of your upper level living, plus you've got that little spot out the back, you can entertain with ease and truly be the envy of all your friends. Contemporary interior from the polished concrete flooring upon the entry. So there's really nice carpeted, spacious living spaces upstairs. The property, it's seen a really immaculate renovation to truly enhance the quality of living. You're a short stroll from the beach with the outdoor shower to cater for the swimming and the surfing. I imagine you'll be doing a fair bit of it when you live in a good, nice proximity to the water there. Here's your chance to truly capitalise on life, buyers. I'm going to put it to you now. Happy for you to start away. You tell us what you'd like to pay and we'll see if we help you on that buying journey. Here's the opportunity, buyers. That I put it to you now. Once an opportunity, if you're here to buy. Second call. Third chance for cash interest.
1-3.
1-3 at 1,300,000. Okay, optimistic start, but happy to work with you at 1,300,000 then. At 1-3, I'll call it to the rest of the room to give you an opportunity to get involved, but I would have thought 1-3 and 50 would be the next place that we go. But at 1-3, good luck to my buyers on the left side of the room. Like I say, first chance to get involved here at 1,300,000, twice the call. Third opportunity. Okay then, we'll vendor bid at 1,350,000, but welcome you back at 1-4 if you like. 1-4? Just clarify for me at 1,400,000?
Yes.
Thank you very much. At 1,400,000 puts you back in front there at 1.4. At 1.4, I've got it again with my starter to the left of the room. Certainly a wonderful opportunity here for you at 14B Ulster buyers. But I make it a first call at 1.4. Is it 1.450 in the room anywhere? Twice the chance. Third call. Okay. Well, 1.450 vendor bid. Welcome you back on top there. We say 1.5 for you. We're happy to work with you here, but you need to put yourself back in front. Give her a chance. Giving the right instructions, I'm sure, but I put it to the rest of the room. What do we say? Is it 1.5? Can I say for you?
1.5.
1.5. Good move. And at 1.5 it puts you back in front. I'll give the room another opportunity, and if nothing else, we'll pause, see if we can help you out there. But at 1.5, buyers, you'll need to increase on that if you want the opportunity to buy. First is your call. Twice I made it. Third chance. Okay, we're going to pause the option. We've got the buyer on the left. We'll come and have a conversation with them. Okay, we're just going to have a conversation with the buyer there and see if we can help them out. But we'll move forward now to Portchester Close in Bethlehem. Judy Gong out of our Lakes office down there in the Tauranga crossing, proudly marketing this opportunity for you buyers. And well, they say if opportunity doesn't come knocking, build a door. But here, well, the opportunity, it's enormous. The potential, truly outstanding. Let's take a look at the legal description. You'll find it all under that unique identifier SA 61B Folio 201. It is a freehold estate, the best form of land we offer you here in New Zealand. 626 square metres, more or less. Well, chattels, a small list of chattels on the screen for you there to greet you 97 days from the date of sale or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. Bring to your attention the further terms of sale 23.0. The purchaser acknowledges that they've been informed that the property is constructed with monolithic cladding and has multiple defects associated with that construction. They've been provided with a limited invasive moisture test report passed over from the vendor and advised to take their own independent advice regarding the report and any remedial work that they may wish to undertake. The purchaser purchases the property on an as-is whereas basis. The warranties contained in clause 9.1, 9.2, 9.3, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9.4 are hereby deleted. Of course that one all in the documentation, the final documentation that you will be signing should you be the lucky new owner, because this one, well, you've got that established backyard. It is full of green spaces. You can see it there, the mature plantings, there is ample of them. You get that real sense that there's potential to really capitalise on family values here. Now, let's not beat around the bush. We know there's a little bit of work to do with some recladding, but look, astute buyers will see the opportunity that's afforded to you, and you get the chance to really add value and add your own flavour to the property as well. You are located near the Bethlehem shopping centre there, where everyday necessities will do really absolutely fine, of course. If you want to travel further afield, well, you've got options in many directions. A really good opportunity, and I'll put it to you here now, who seizes that opportunity? Who starts us away with an opening bid? Opening offer, this is the opportunity. Cash buyers, that's who I'm talking to here. First opportunity to get involved if you put yourself in that lucky position to be cash unconditional today. Twice is the chance. 350. Welcome in. Good luck here in the front there at 350,000. Happy to work with you there at 350. And what do we say next, buyers? Do we chase a mere small quarter at 350? Do we say 375 anywhere in the room?
Yep.
Got you there at 375. A 25 rise now is at 400 back. It's 400 on the nod at 400,000. Do we say another 25 for you?
420.
25 would be better, sir.
Right.
Go to the court, appreciate you working with me there at 425, offer you the same back with the 25 to 50 now. On the nod we go at 50. Happy to work with the 25, but I'll even take your 20, sir, if you like, but I've got it here at 450 now.
460.
Oh, 20, I can't keep coming back with, so we say
No, 460.
460. Hey, look, happy to work with you. It puts you back in front, but I've got to offer the same courtesy back now. So 10,000 is all it'll take to put yourself back in front, but 20 is probably a strong strategic move, I'd suggest. 470. 10s we go. Look what we've started, sir, at 470 now. It's with you here.
475.
Oh, we're just going to keep cutting it all day long. Happy to work with.
475.
I heard you loud and clear, sir, and I've got it with you at 475 now. At 475 triple O. Do we make it a 10 on top? Is it 85 for you?
485.
85. Good move. Love it when they listen, folks. Great. 485 here. At 485, don't have favourites, only prefer the buyer in front at the moment, but at 485, make it 90 if you like. Okay, sir, I wouldn't be doing this anywhere, to be honest, especially the auction room. But 485, I've got you here. At 485, triple O, first the call. Twice, and it might only be these two, but please don't let me exclude you if you are here interested in two. Court test to close. Third call in at 485. Okay, we're going to pause, Sarah. We'll have a conversation with the buyer up the front here at 485. We'll come back to that one shortly, folks. Alright, we'll continue on while there's some conversations going on in the background. We'll move forward. We'll look forward. Mark 28 Sea Spray Drive. Dirk Murley up the front, out of our Mount Molinui office in the heart of downtown Mount down there, working on this one here for his sellers. A really good opportunity in this one here. It's mere moments from the sandy shores of the Pacific. You've got yourself a real coastal paradise. It could be the one you've been waiting for, buyers. We'll take a look at the legal description, formerly known across lease freehold, firstly mistake fee simple, and undivided half share, 963 square metres more or less. Secondly, that estate in leasehold. Both the first, second estates, they've been comprised and described under that record of title SA22B, folio 1130. Now the channel's listed again on the screen for you, the dishwasher and the TV on the wall as is, so no warranties in regards to those, but still included there, and we'll greet you on your move-in day, 20 working days from the date of the agreement. Maybe a little bit of flexibility for the right buyer, absolutely. For the terms of sale, I'll touch on those for you briefly, buyers. 23.0, the vendor having not been in occupation of the property, makes no warranties for the channels, plant systems, devices that provide any service or amenities to the property there, so 9.31 hereby deleted. 24.0, an early release of deposit clause as they're commonly known, seller's solicitor authorising an early release of deposit as is common this time of year. And the 25, the purchaser acknowledges and accepts the flats plan, might not necessarily reflect the addition of the conservatory erected in the exclusive use area on the property, nor that the garage has since been converted into a bedroom and ensuite. A little bit of homework required in regards to that clause there, buyers, but no doubt you've done it and you've put yourself in a really good position to buy today. Now the oversized living space with the added convenience of the conservatory is the ideal place for really relaxing at the end of a busy day, out exploring, Perhaps maybe you're hosting friends, family, visitors. Well, when you live here, you can expect that people will want to come around, they will want to visit you, they'll want to spend time here even more than they already do with you. Now, you've certainly not got a problem though, let me clarify that. It's a great place. You've got that entertaining space out there, inside, no problem. Al fresco dining, you say, absolutely not a problem here. Barbecues, you've got it, it's all here for you. Close to a good variety of great schooling options. I touched on it's only about 350 odd metres from the water, so buyers, you won't even work up a sweat by the time you get down there, and even if it is hot, well, hardly a problem. Wonderful beach for you there. It's the lifestyle that no doubt you've probably thought about, you've dreamed about, where you can visualise it here. It could be yours for the taking. What do we say, buyers? Here's your opportunity. Who starts us away? Here's your opportunity, 2x28 Sea Spray Drive. I'll call it to you, buyers. Give you one chance. Twice an opportunity. Third call. Invite any interest. You need to let me know now. Alright, Duke, we'll close the auction here. A little bit more work to do, but good location, good property. I'm sure it won't be long.
It's a pleasure, man.
Absolutely. Good luck to you and your seller. Alright, continue forward. 42 Elmwood Road. Darrell Green marketing this one. Darrell unable to be with us in the room today, but Siobhan Arrow, of course, the manager, stepping in for her here, as we all like to do. A great team that we've got up the road there in Caddy, and certainly representing some absolutely wonderful properties here. When it comes to quality living, well, you couldn't really deny the lifestyle that's afforded to you here at 42 Elmwood Road. Let's take a look. It is a freehold estate, 1.211 hectares, a fairly healthy bit of land for you there, but I'll touch on all the avocado trees in a moment for you guys. The unique identifier, well, that's SA53D, folio 25. Now, the cat door in the main dwelling, well, that's been excluded from the sale, but otherwise the chattels, you'll see them on the screen there to greet you. 90 days, that's your settlement date, 90 days from unconditional, maybe a little bit of flexibility as well for you. Note that the purchase price today plus GST, of course, in regards to this one. Some further terms to run over for you. I'll be as brief as I can, but I do want to touch on them. 23.0, referring to the purchase price allocation and the attached addendum. 24, the vendor shall not remove any improvement or fixture on the land between now and settling. 25, the vendor acknowledging the entire avocado crop growing on the land and the net proceeds shall belong to the purchaser. The vendor warrants that there will be no crop liens or securities in existence at settlement date in respect of that crop. The purchaser acknowledges that they've been advised to seek and professional advice in regards to the tax treatment of the transaction. 27, the vendors shall be signing the agreement until possession date, maintain at their expense the avocado orchard in a good husband-like manner. And 28.0, the last one on the page, buys, the purchaser acknowledged they've been fully informed that the building consent and code compliance certificate not being issued for the cottage and the cottage septic tank. It's acknowledged by the it's acknowledged that the property is purchased on this basis. Clause 9.35, 9.36 do not apply subject to that non-committed work. Appreciate your patience. Now let's take a look at it here. The spacious residence. It combines functionality with practicality and absolute comfort. Well, that's an absolute given. You've all got that really nice contemporary sort of attractiveness to the home as well. For expansive dining, you've got the lounge through that recently renovated kitchen space. You're just going to love living here. Out the patio and into the pool. Take a dip, maybe soak in the heated pool there. That would be my suggestion. You've got a really nice picturesque surrounded by nice mature avo trees that we've touched on already. A really nice sized section, and that's not even touching on those trees there. Plenty of sheds if you fancy tinkering away. You've got storage options aplenty. And I haven't even touched on that portable cabin that comes there. It's a 2-bedroom cabin, maybe ideal if you've got some guests staying, maybe an Airbnb set up to you to work out how you want to use that. 25-minute drive, roughly 25-minute drive into Tauranga. Certainly a really nice offering. It's only 10 minutes from the Caddy town centre. A really good opportunity for you guys. Enough from me. I'll put it to you. 42 Elmwood Road. Who says go? And what we do? Once the opportunity, twice, third call. Alright buyers, look, we're going to close this one down, a little bit more work to do on this one, Siobhan, but a good quality property there, only 10 minutes from Caddy. Buyers, they can line up to view this now. Good luck, and well, we'll see a nice sold sign very soon. Okay, thank you very much for your patience. We're going to go back now to Portchester Close. We've had a conversation with our lead bidder. Can you just confirm for me you've increased your offer here $490,000? Yep, got you there. My instructions from our vendor, we go on the market for the want of another bid. We sell away to the highest bidder today. There you are, buyers, at $490,000. We play for keeps today. This gentleman holds the keys at the moment. If we see nothing further, we sell it away to him, and I call it only 3 times. Here's your opportunity. Take a 5. A single even puts you back in front. But here's the chance. Once at 490,000. Twice the call as I start to move back behind the podium. The hammer starts to go up at 490. Is there another single in the room? At 490, third, final call. It goes. Sold at 490,000 to our bidder over on the right side of the room. Congratulations, and also to our seller. Alright, a big congratulations to the parties involved on that previous property there, but we'll look forward to 401 Ocean Beach Road. Daniel Hayes and Katie Burke marketing this property there, a wonderful location, and this property here has been entirely transformed to be your modern coastal oasis. Your life, it becomes elevated here on Ocean Beach Road, but in so many ways. It's 412 square metres more or less of freehold land. Anybody inquire this 55A folio 562. 20 working days from the date of sale, that's when you get to move in and start enjoying that elevated lifestyle that you get, and all those chattels will all be there to greet you on move-in day. Now, the further terms of sale page refers to 23.0. There is a master build guarantee in respect of the alterations completed by the vendor and subject to the CCC. At the request of the purchaser, the vendor, at the cost of all things, purchaser will cooperate with the purchaser to obtain approval of the master builder New Zealand to transfer that guarantee, which may not be given and certainly not prior to settlement date. The purchaser shall familiarise themselves with the requirements for the transfer, fill and sign that, and lodge it, of course, with master builder New Zealand. Now, a little bit of noise at the back of the room. We'll just let them shut the door there. Then we'll look forward at the property here. Receiving a complete repaint from the new flooring to the modern kitchen, the upgraded bathrooms and the soft floaty window treatments. Yes, you'll feel like you've won lotto waking up every single morning here. With a northern aspect, you'll know exactly where the sun is shining at its brightest. And that's when I'll take that nice little stroll down your exclusive beach access to the nice sandy shores. You can see there, well, you're hardly going to even, you won't be puffing, I'll tell you that for free. You can probably throw a rock down to the beach, a nice pebble, a bit of pumice, something like that. That's how close you are, buyers here. And you're minutes from Bayfair as well, so if you want shopping, you need to get that urge out, no problem. There's local cafes and eateries, nice good laid-back, luxurious lifestyle. That's what awaits you here at 401 Ocean Beach Road. Buyers, give you an opportunity now. Start us away if you like. I'll call to you now for an opening bid, an opening offer, 401 Ocean Beach Road. What do we say? We're tracking well ahead of time. Happy to wait. Now I'll call it for you once the opportunity. Twice the chance. Third call, buyers. Right, okay, well Katie, I would have thought they'd be nipping at the ankles to get involved here, but well, not quite the case, so we'll close the auction. A little bit more work to do, but hard to miss a property like this. They will drive past it every day. I'm sure you're going to be busy. Once the conditional buyers here, they can have a crack at it as well.
Thanks, Jordan.
Good luck, no worries. Alrighty then, 196 Levers Road, John Rose. Wonderful to have you here up front of the room, John, marketing this wonderful Matua property here. You can basically wake up, I don't even need to tell you guys, but you can wake up every day basically feeling like you're in paradise. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't take holidays anymore, because living here, well, that's about as good as it gets. Let's take a look at the legal description, all contained under the Regional Council SA 12A folio 1317. It is a freeholder site, 678 square metres, more or less. The channel's listed on the screen again. The full solar heating on the roof, it's not used, so it's in as-is, whereas condition, but otherwise all those channels there, you've got it all the equipment ready to go for the first dip. You might even squeeze it in. You've got 90 working days from the date of sale to wait before you get to enjoy the property. And by my calculation, hey, the water might be getting a little bit cooler at that time of year, but hey, take a celebratory dip, that's my suggestion. Now the property, you've got that large kitchen, that's going to cater well to the busy families, plus that nice spacious living. Well, that's a good place really where you could gather yourself after a busy day out exploring the Matua Peninsula. You've got all the local walkways, all the parks really close by. Downstairs, well, that becomes that really handy addition. It's got its own bedroom, kitchenette. Maybe great for teenagers. If you've got some teenagers living with you, maybe put a boarder in there, give yourself a little bit of extra income so that you can enjoy those champagnes by the pool. But without a doubt, like I say, it's summertime here that's really going to make it stand out, that new lifestyle for you. Get that heart rate pumping, or maybe even slow it down. Like I say, you've got space absolutely catered for enjoyment, relaxation. You have oodles of fun. You've got the swimming pool. It's a fully fenced yard. Great for the kids. I can see myself enjoying a cold one out there. So if you do want to invite your auctioneer around for a celebratory drink, hey, we might even get in the pool, but that's up to you. Buyers, I'll put it to you now. Who starts us away? Opening bids. Opening offer. Chance for cash.
$1 million.
1 million. Welcome in at $1 million there at 1 million up on the back wall. Good luck, sir, at $1 million. Put it to the rest of the room now. I chase a 50 on the rise, but at $1 million, we've got it there. And $1 million on the back wall. Buyers, this is your opportunity. Once the chance, twice the call. Third, we go at $1 million, chasing the 50,000 at this level. Okay, vendor bid, $1,050,000. Welcome back in on top there. But at $1,050,000, it's a vendor bid. Sellers happy to remain the owners at $1,050,000. Once an opportunity, twice the call. Third chance. Anything further, sir? We need 1.1's next move. We don't go there. Final call then, buyers, at $1,050,000. Okay, well, I'll go again on behalf of the vendor to 1.1. And at 1,100,000, I've got it there, vendor bid, nice and clearly placed for you. At 1.1 million. Once again, let me know if you've still got interest, sir, but I call it to the rest of the room. First, second, third call at 1,100,000. Alright, doesn't look like we're going to play ball here today, John, so we'll close the auction here at 1.1 million. You'll have to be north of that number if you want to buy the property. How far north? John, you'll be able to help them out with that one. Good luck to you and your sellers on that. Okay guys, lot number 8 this afternoon for you in our 1 o'clock session. It is 8A. Dylan Way. Kim Crawford out of our Cherrywood office, a nice new office down there. If you haven't had the opportunity, pop on down, say hello. Kim will be happy to have a conversation with you, maybe show you some good quality properties like this one here. This one is beautifully renovated. It is in that really nice, popular Cherrywood neighbourhood. It's your opportunity to get a little bit of extra luxury in your lifestyle here. It's across these freehold. First thing to say is be simple and undivided half share, 925 square metres, more or less. Secondly, that estate in leasehold. Now, both the first and second estates, they are comprised and described under the record of title SA 52A, folio 193. The settlement date, that's down as the 31st of May 2024, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon, but the 31st of May is the date we're all going to circle in our calendars because that's a move in day. the chattels list, you've got them on the screen there. I don't believe there's any late changes to the chattels, Kim. All as circulated in the documentation you will have been provided. Now, boasting a high-pitched ceilings throughout the home, you've got that beautifully renovated option for you. You can see yourself living a lifestyle of convenience, but also style, as you can see. You've got that great indoor-outdoor flow. You can often find yourself maybe out here. I'd suggest that would be a good place to enjoy. As you can see, that sun really trying to come in, but you've got the nice covered option for you. You've got the private decking. You could soak in the spa pool. I touched on it before, but maybe a bubbles in hand just to really seal the deal for you on a good afternoon. The sought after locale of Cherrywood, well, you know how good that is, buyers. Easy trip to get the groceries, maybe a Sunday brunch out and about. Send the kids off to Billings Point Primary. Nothing's really a hassle when you live here. Your lifestyle is sophistication, superbly complements your new convenient locale. What do we say, buyers? I'll put it to you now. Start us away if you like. Who says go? Don't be shy if you're here to buy. Once a chance for you. Twice the call.
750.
Good start, Sue. 750, exactly where I would have done it too. At 750 now. Good luck at $750,000. Put it to the rest of the room though. Chaser 20 on the rise from here at 750. What do we say, buyers? I've made it once, I've made it twice. Third chance then. Do we say 70 anywhere further? Otherwise, I go there now for the vendor. At 770 vendor bid, well, 90 if you like. Gotcha there. Appreciate you working with us here. Hoping to help you on that home buying journey at 790,000. It puts yourself back in the lead. Call it to the rest of the room. Is there anything further from this side? I make it a first call though in the gentleman's favour. Twice an opportunity. Third chance. So it looks like it's just you and me. Could I ask you to go 810? If we go 810 and nothing further, we'll have a conversation. Yeah, appreciate it. Here to help at 810. We are in your favour now. I've got to call it like I'm obliged, but if nothing further, we have a conversation here. Once, twice, third, final call. Pause the option. Right, we'll have a conversation with the gentleman inside the room. Buyers, we are still just having some conversations with our lead bidders in regards to 14B Ulster Street and also 8A Dillon Lane. So we're just going to hold tight for that one. Otherwise, our next session will start sharply at 2 p.m. Do appreciate your patience. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention. We are still waiting, if you have been with us since our 1 o'clock session, still waiting on a couple of results there, having some conversations with some parties in regards to the Ulster Street property we've got, and also Dillon Street as well, little way. So they'll continue having those conversations. We'll bring them back into the room once they've finished there, but we'll continue forward with our 2 o'clock session. We do have 8 wonderful properties up for option here for you over the next hour or so. Of course, if you have just joined us, welcome along. Lovely to see you here today on what's been, well, a little bit chilly, but otherwise a really nice afternoon. Jordan Sibright is my name by way of introduction. So guide you on your journey to home ownership, or at least that's the plan today. But I don't do it all on my own. I've got a wonderful team here to assist me. I've actually got Lou sitting beside me for the next hour. She's just stepping in for Gemma, and then Gemma will come back and take us through the 3 o'clock session. As far as the role is, they're going to control all the technology here in the auction room. Grant Child, our national auction manager, he's going to run you through that 3 o'clock session. So hold tight, buyers. If it's not the next stage, it must be the ones after that. And Grant will touch on those. I've also got Craig, Sarah, Mark and Trevor. They're what we like to refer to here in our EVES auction room as our elite team of negotiators. Now, they'll step into the conversation if we will essentially need a little bit of conversation. If we don't quite get bidding on the floor to a level where I'm permitted to sell the property to, I might pause the auction and give you an opportunity to talk to one of these wonderful people, see if we can help you across the line. Now, I do remind you today, if you are bidding on a cash unconditional basis, acknowledging that you've done all of your homework, all of your due diligence necessary to put yourself in a position to buy today. You've received one of those, the REA's Buying and Selling Guide. You also agree to all the terms that have been dictated in the conditions of sale. It is that contract, the conditions of sale, that we go to now. You'll see the conduct of auction that's been put on the screen behind me. Basically a nice little reminder for you. No doubt you've done all your homework, you've sent off those contracts to the solicitors. Hopefully you've had a chance to have a quick little read over it. The conduct of auction is the big one, basically the rules of engagement here. I'm not going to go over it all in full, I'm just going to clarify a couple of rather important points that I want to touch on. The first one being vendor bidding. Now, vendor bidding is the seller's saying to you, the buyers, or me, the auctioneer, thank you but no thank you. If you're interested in buying the property, you need to bid above the vendor bid, okay? Now, vendor bids over the next hour are only going to be placed by myself on behalf of the seller, always placed alongside you, of course, to guide you in the right direction. So you'll hear me call it, unsurprisingly, a vendor bid. And it means that if you want the opportunity to at least talk to one of our wonderful negotiators, you'll have to bid above that level. Like I say, they're always well below the confidential reserve price that our sellers have set for each property, and again, to guide you in the right direction to buy the home. The other thing I'll touch on is phone bidding. If you are watching on the live stream, hello, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, welcome along. And of course, we will have telephone bidders. They'll have all their paperwork signed off prior to bidding today. I've got all of that in the folder. I'll alert you to any registered phone interest along the way, but otherwise your competition, it does sit amongst you in the room, buyers. The final point, we really need to make sure we go over this because this part's important. Should you find yourself in the fortunate position to be the incoming names on the superseding title for each individual property, well, you inherit a couple of responsibilities. And to clarify for you, that means if you win the auction, you need to do a few things. You need to sign the contract. That's going to formalise the deal. You also need to pay your deposit. Now, we only ask 10% of the purchase price. That 1/10 goes into the trust account now, and the balance payable upon settlement date. Now, I'll touch on all the individual settlement dates for each property as we go through each individual auction. Now, hopefully that's nice and crystal clear for you. If you have any last-minute urging questions, this would be the chance to get them out. Let me know. Otherwise, I wish you all the very best, and we'll continue forward. Good. Okay, like I say, still waiting on a couple of results from our 1 o'clock session. So here we are at 21 Pemberton Place. Richie Wright is coming to the front of the room there as we do a little exchange over up the front. Wonderful to have you here with us, Richie. 21 Pemberton Place. Certainly a good property here. You've got the ultimate combination of convenience and coastal charm. Well, that's exactly what you're buying. Couldn't really sum it up too much better. But wait, it does get better. It is a freehold estate. You'll see the legal description. It is contained there under the unique identifier 669197. It's 432 square metres, more or less, of that freehold terra firma. 20 working days, that's what you'll need to wait to be able to buy the property there, to be able to move in, rather. That's your settlement date. And certainly some chattels, they're going to be greeting you when you do move in. Now, the modern kitchen, it allows you to entertain friends and family with ease. You're equipped with all the modern appliances, ample space. You'll be able to capitalise on your living when you live in a home like this. With a sprawling backyard, room for the kids to play, maybe the green fingers are urging to get planting, well, there's options for you. Even a great setup if you want some backyard cricket while the barbecue's heating up. You've got a fully fenced section, so you know that the little ones, they're going to be safe. And of course, you are a nice, quiet, cul-de-sac location. That's got plenty of advantages of its own. Peaceful neighbourhood, obviously a good pull for all the locals there. They love it. You'll love it. You've got the Excelsior Centre, the soon-to-be Sandstown Centre. You're catered for pretty well on every single level, buyers. Look, I haven't even touched on your proximity to the beach, but no doubt you've seen the home. You know how good the lifestyle is. I'll put it to you now, buyers. Who wants to start us away here at 21 Pemberton Place? I talk too long, put you all to sleep or something. Here's an opportunity for you. Once to call, twice, third chance. All right, Richie, we'll close the auction. A little bit more work to do. Haven't got the cash in the room today, but good quality property. It won't be long, I'm sure. See a nice soul feather out the front. Yeah, you want to price the property? 950,000. Well, look at that, buyers. Let's not delay any further. At 950,000, we'll put an asking price on that one for you. And once that price gets out, you're going to be even busier than I mentioned. You know, that price there, sharp buying at 950,000. Good luck. All the best.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, thanks for your patience. We're just going back to one of our 1 o'clock session properties here at 8 Dillon Way. Kim Crawford marketing this property here. We have had a conversation with our lead bidder. Can you just confirm for me you've increased your offer to $845,000? And my instructions come, our vendor says we go on the market for the lower bid. So we sell away to the highest bidder. I've got it at the front of the room here at $845,000. What do we say, buyers? I call it 3 times, give you an opportunity to increase on that. Otherwise, I sell it to the gentleman up the front. Once is your call at 845-000. Twice. Third and final call. I see nothing further. We're on the market. We go, we go. Sold. Well, all right, we'll continue on back to the 2 o'clock session. I know it's tricky to keep up, but we'll do our best. At 6, Blacklock Road and Pies Bar, Adam Grierson, working out of our Lakes office. This property here will be a pleasure, no doubt, to take buyers through. You've got yourself a property. It's in a really nice, esteemed neighbourhood. You've got that corner site residence. That's going to sit nice and tightly there, waiting for new owners to come in and enjoy the lifestyle that it affords to you, the elegance, the prestige, in fact, that you sort of adopt when you move into the home here. It is a freehold estate, 498 square metres, more or less. The record of title is 787850. 20 working days, that's how long we need to wait, buyers. 20 working days we can move in, settle on the property and start living our best lives. We've got some chattels there all included in the sale, of course, all there to greet you on that move-in day. Now you've got an inviting open plan layout here, that modern kitchen, that's going to dazzle with all that stylish lighting that you see in shop there, catering to the master chef enthusiasts and entertainers alike. Your food, it's just going to taste better when it comes out of a kitchen like this. The indoor relaxation spaces, well, they open up to that wraparound decking where our fresco dining or entertaining is provided with a really nice peaceful garden backdrop straight out there, easy as you like. With walking tracks, cycleways and plus the Tauranga crossing all adding to the total package. It's upscale living at its absolute finest. What do we say, buyers, at 6 Blacklock Road? Calling now for an opening bids. Opening offer. And looks at the ground as if I'm going to ask them a specific question. Just asking for an opening bid, that's all it is. Once an opportunity, twice. Third call. Look, let's not mess around any further here. We'll close the auction. A little bit more work to do, but a good quality property. Wish you and yourselves all the best of luck on that one. Thanks, mate. Okay, I appreciate your patience. We'll move forward. 38 Pemberton Crescent in Martua, Gary O'Sullivan. Peter Campbell proudly marketing this wonderful opportunity for you guys. And a really special piece of Martua real estate that's up for auction today. A chance to really capitalise on your location and enjoy the nice peaceful living that is afforded to you. It's a freehold estate, 297 square metres, more or less. The record of title is SA65A294, and that's going to contain all those legal details that no doubt your solicitors will be interested in. We formally know it, 38 Pemberton Crescent, 18th of April 2024. Well, that's the date that you're going to circle in the calendar. That's your move-in date. A little bit of flexibility potentially, but otherwise 18 April, that's the one we're all aiming for. And your chattels list, as I'm aware, there's been no late changes to the chattels, all that's circulated. Wonderful. So we can have confidence on our side when we buy today. Now, recently renovated throughout, the open plan layout fosters really good family connection, and it allows conversations to really remain seamless. Whether you're in the kitchen or the living, there's no being excluded from the party here. You've got that sunny decking in the living room. You can enjoy your views over the harbour and across suburbia. You've got that internal lift where you can sort of future-proof your lifestyle, if you like, allowing a little bit of longevity, and of course the ease of living, well, it becomes a natural fit in a home like this. Easy access to Ferguson Park, the beautiful harbourside walks, and all the daily and sort of weekly essentials that we've all become accustomed to, the supermarkets, the cafes. I mean, the list goes on, buyers. You're set to make the most of it here, though, that's for absolute sure. You've got a wonderful home. We're looking for wonderful new owners. What do we say, buyers? I'll call it to you. Who starts us away? 38 Pemberton Crescent. Once an opportunity, you know the drill. If you've been here since 1, we call it 3 times, give you a chance, and then we work with conditional parties as well. Twice, third, and final call. All right, Mary. Peter doesn't like we've got the cash in the room, but we do have some motivated sellers. Their instructions to us.
Yes, very realistic price of $775,000.
I would have thought so. $775,000. That's your asking price, folks, and certainly a wonderful option at $775,000 down there in Marksville. Think of the lifestyle that comes with the good quality home. Good luck, Mary. Good luck, Peter. I'm sure you're going to be busying out this prices out there. No worries. Alrighty, 177 Lakes Boulevard down there, and it's known as Pies Par, but we all know the area. Owen Phelps, Chris and Graf Kate marking this one, our Eats on Cameron office. Certainly a nice easy drive from there. You'll show many a buyer through this wonderful option. Enviable, in fact, by location. Well, you've got that tick, you've got the comfortable sort of spacious living. We can put a big tick next to that one, and we've got those outdoor spaces as well, which well, we know that a good family really thrives on. So we put a tick next to that box. By all accounts, I think we're on to a winner, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at the unique identifier. That contains all the legals for you under 614298. It is a freehold estate, 497 square metres more or less. You've got 20 working days, rather standard amount of time to get all your affairs in order, book the moving truck, whatever it needs to be, and that's when you get to move in and enjoy the property. A little bit of flexibility potentially, but otherwise 20 working days. Spacious living in a sought-after lakes neighbourhood basically sums it up, but I'll expand a little. The ideal place for families to really thrive. You've got that warm and inviting atmosphere from the moment you enter. You've got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, plus that well-appointed living space. There's plenty of options for relaxation, but also for entertaining, if that's your flavour. You've got maybe al fresco entertaining options where you can make the most of those sunny afternoons that we have been having. 2 outdoor spaces, in fact, great for the evening beverage or maybe a barbecue dinner, still while the temperatures are quite nice. And across the boulevard, you've got the supermarket, the delicious eateries, and just down the road you've got that mecca that is the Tauranga crossing. Buyers, your location, you can't argue. The quality of living, we know we can't argue. I'm going to put it to you now. Who wants to start us away? Show your intention and we'll see if we can help you out today.
775.
775. It's 775. It's specific, but I like it. And it's 775. Happy to work with you there at 775,000 now. Good luck, sir. At 775,000. And I put it to the rest of the room. Do we take maybe say a 50,000 rise on that to take us 825 if you like? But at 775, I've got it down the middle. Once the opportunity, and I'll put it to the buyers in the room as well, but otherwise we come back and talk here, sir, at 775, twice the call, 3rd chance. Okay, vendor bid 825, welcome you back at 875. Okay, vendor bid 825, nice and clearly for you. It's up on the screen there at 825. It's on behalf of our seller at 825,000. Once a call, twice. Third chance. Okay, well I'm going to go there again if you're not going to, sir. So at 825, I take it now, let's say another 50 on the rise at 875, 875 on behalf of our seller here. Vendor bid clearly placed for you, 875. Need to see you on top of that to have an opportunity to talk. But at 875, that's where we are now, buyers. Happy to work with you, but at 875, certainly north of this figure is where we need to look. Once a chance, do we square the ledger and call it 9 anywhere? Twice a call. Third opportunity. Okay, well I'm going to go there one more time. 900 now, vendor bid, and if we see nothing further, we're going to close the auction and deal with the conditional parties. Certainly a property this calibre worthy of a number north of 9 there. But give you a final opportunity, buyers, at 900,000. It is a vendor bid. Invite you over that level. Call it once, twice, third call. Alright, appreciate your participation, sir, but we're going to close the auction there at 900,000, invite interest above that level. Owen Crescent, a little bit more work to do. The auction's now closed. Thank you. No worries. Okay, thanks for your patience, folks. We're going to go back to 14B Ulster Street, Mount Molinilly. If you were here in our 1 o'clock session, no doubt you'll remember it. Daniel Hayes marking this one. We paused, we had a conversation with our lead bidder. Just confirm for me, please, you've increased your offer $1,545,000, just by the way of a nod?
Yes.
Wonderful, thank you. And my sellers, we go on the market for the want of another bid. We sell away to the highest bidder today at 1,545,000. I put it to you now, buyers. We play for keeps, we exchange ownership, I make it a first call. I make it twice and I give you an opportunity. If you're interested, you need to bid above that level or I sell it away. Third and final call at 1,545. We're on the market, we sell away, we go. Sold. Congratulations to our purchaser and of course to our sellers. Appreciate you working with us there and we will be right back. Alright, we'll continue forward. In case you're not keeping up, we're back in the 2 o'clock session again, folks. We finished at the 1 o'clock and we only look forward from here on out. 7B, Fairview Road, up the road again in Caddy, the wonderful mural town that is Caddy. Again, Colin Stewart Rowe's been marketing this property. Now, Colin unable to be with us in the room today, but watching online. Nice to have you watching online, Colin, and wishing you a speedy recovery there. Siobhan standing in once again. Appreciate you being here, Siobhan. And certainly I know that Colin would have told you how much he's enjoyed marketing this property here. We're winding down. It never looked so good. After a busy day, you can come home to the comfortable home base that is 7B Fairview Road. And of course you're well located and you've got all those on-site shed, the on-site shed options for you. If maybe you're a hobbyist or maybe project-minded, you're going to be absolutely wrapped with the option that we've got here. It is a cross-lease freehold. First thing is stated fee simple and undivided half share and 1,042 square metres more or less. Secondly, in leasehold, both first and second estates, they're comprised and described under that record title, SA 63B, folio 52. Now the channels list, you'll see it on the screen there. I just want to bring attention, the washing machine has been removed from maybe an earlier edition that was sent out in the conditions of sale, so that's no longer included in your chattels there, and of course that heater in the bathroom, there's no warranties in regards to that. 20 working days from the date of unconditional. Again, buyers, it's a standard amount of time to allow you to get all your affairs in order and allow our sellers to get the home packed up so you can move on in. Now the 2-bedroom cottage, it's a great home base like I touched on to come back to after you've been out busy exploring the Western Bay. The kitchen, well, that bathes in natural light with the addition of a nice stone bench top. That becomes a really nice culinary treat. You're going to enjoy cooking every form of meal in here. The comfortable living area, it's ideal for a sit down in between projects or in between jobs there. You've got a really nice connectivity as well between the dining area. If you do fancy maybe entertaining or some friends pop over for a morning cuppa, no problem at all. The shed that's adjacent to the home, that's what gets most people excited here though, of course. You've got the single door on the one side there, room for the daily driver, but you've got that whole other side where you can tinker away on hobbies, on projects, many activities. Look, the list goes on for how you could use it. You've got the entertaining space, probably a bar or a hangout zone would be how you'd use that. You're just going to love it. Once you get an opportunity, if you haven't seen it yet, buyers, it certainly is a good offering for you at 7B Fairview Road. I'll put it to you, start us away, you know the drill. You put a number on the table and we'll see if we can help you out. Once a chance, twice, third call. Nice and clear for me there. We'll close the auction. Colin, watching online there, a little bit more work to do for your sellers here, but a good property, lots of options. No doubt we'll see a big sold sign up there in Caddy in no time. Good luck. No worries. Okay, we turn our attention now, 65 Pemberton Crescent is Vice Partner Nicholas Maloney. Rather busy man, but wonderful to have you here. It's certainly a wonderful property that you've had the opportunity to show buyers through. And a nice, highly sought after Lakes Crescent. You get the best of everything here at 65 Pemberton Crescent. It is a freehold estate, like I say, the best form of land ownership we offer you here in New Zealand is 679 square metres, more or less. Unique identifier being 734390. Now the channel's list once again, a reminder for you, but note that the CCTV has been excluded from the sale. Otherwise all there. 24th of April 2024. That's your settlement date. Again, you can get that nice big red pen, circle it on the calendar, write it on the home whiteboard, stick a note on the fridge, whatever it is. But that's your reminder, that's your move-in date. And the further terms of sale page, I'll read it for you, is 23.0, acknowledging there's a contract between the vendor and Solar Zero in relation to the solar panels of the property, and just basically how the change of ownership goes in regards to the contract for the remaining term left. In regards to that. Of course, the solar, you'll get that. We'll touch on that in a moment. Let's take a look. You've got two options for comfortable living inside. Mum can be in the formal sitting room, Pinot in hand, maybe watching Hugh Grant and Colin Firth negotiate the complexities of love and love actually, while Dad, the kids, they can be watching the Warriors charging home to their first ever grand final win. You've got that open plan living to do that. And outside barbecues and backyard cricket, well, they're going to be a staple through your summer. Whilst in the winter, maybe a glass of mulled wine around the gas heater as the sun dips behind the horizon there. You're going to get those really nice coloured skies either way. The solar and the battery to cater for your operating costs certainly help with those. It'll free up a little bit more disposable income to head down to the shops, the Tauranga crossing, or you know how many options there are down there. Maybe you can upgrade the kids' bikes, hit the local trails. The options, there are plenty. In fact, there's plenty to love. Buyers, I'll put it to you now, start us away if you like. A call for an opening bid. Once an opportunity for you. Twice. Third chance. Cash interest, that's who we're talking to. Otherwise, I'm confident we've got some conditional interest on the property. There's nothing further. Alright, let's not mess around then, Nicholas. We'll close the auction here. And like I say, there is a conditional buyer, I believe, hanging around who's pretty keen to have a go at this one here. So we'll close the auction, invite that conditional interest, and I look forward to hearing some pretty good news on behalf of your sellers there. Good luck. Wish you the best.
Thank you.
Alright, now in front of the room, Jason Hyde Hills. He's been privileged, in fact, to show buyers through this one here. Let's take a look at 42A Whitaker Street in Omotai. Superbly located, a good brick townhouse. Might be the spacious bob hole that you've been looking for. Downsizers, retirees, professionals, maybe even young families. There's lots to love here. It is, in fact, a cross-leased freehold, a statement simple and undivided half share, 786 square metres more or less. And secondly, an estate in leasehold, record title 672040. All of that contained in that South Auckland Land Registry Office. 20 working days from the date of sale. Once again, buyers, I start to sound like a broken record on that, but that's a standard amount of time to get their affairs in order. Maybe a little bit of flexibility as well for the right buyer, and your channels list, a nice gentle reminder for you, all included as well. Living here, it allows you to really reclaim your weekends. It's all about the lifestyle that accompanies the home when you buy 42A Whittaker Street. You've got to think about that. You've got the no lawns to mow, so there's more time to be out and about enjoying. You've got that covered conservatory dining area, ideal for hosting friends, maybe drinkies on all the days ending with wine. Proximity to the golf greens, well, you can't deny that down the Otomoti. I would say watch out, Tiger, there's a new family in town just around the corner, and of course you've got those harbour, port, Moau views. It's pretty clear the access if you did fancy a little trip further afield, nice and easy. You've got good schooling as well, touch on that one, that's all close by. Local cafes, good flat whites, long blacks, easy to access from home, and then you can head back here and start winning every single day. Buyers, 42A Whittaker Street. Who starts us away with an opening bid? Nice and simple for you. Once a chance, twice a call, and third. All right, Jason. Nice for us. No cash in the room for this one, but certainly a wonderful offering like this and a good location. I'm sure it won't be too long. So we're going to close the property and a little bit more work to do. Good luck to you and your sellers. Won't be long before we see that sold second. No. All right, 16th Avenue in Tauranga Central, as we call it there. And you'll see Alan Phelps, Chris and Graf Kate back again. Certainly a busy team up there working out of our EVES on Cameron office. And I know they've got plenty of good help around them as well. With the ultimate combination of timeless elegance and contemporary comfort, you'll feel right at home from the day that you move into this property. We'll touch on the legals. The unique identifier is 510762. It's 506 square metres more or less of freehold land. 93 days from the date of sale, otherwise as mutually agreed upon, then you get to move in and really make the most of it. Channels list, no changes, I'm aware, all is documented there. Now inside the home, you've got that tasteful renovation. That's allowed some of the more original character features to really thrive whilst bringing the home up to a more sort of contemporary level of comfort. You've got your new home rather thrives on giving you that nice easy connection between the indoors and the out. Whether it's for entertaining or maybe you just relish the company of your own, you've got a really nice spot for a nice relaxing sundowner. It certainly won't be out of place in most of the outdoor spaces you've got here, and there are a few. You've got all levels of schooling, really good schooling as well, nice and close. You've got the medical facilities, you've got the supermarkets, the Tauranga CBD is nice and easy to get to as well. A really good option for you here, everything in easy reach and good quality living, all included. Buyers, start us away. I'll put it to you now. Show your indication if you're here in a cash, unconditional position. Once a call, twice, third chance. Alright, we'll close it now. A little bit more work to do on that one there. Maybe if you're watching on the live stream and you like the look, make sure you give Owen and Kristen a call. They'll be happy to help you out. Good luck on that one. No worries.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that have just joined us for our 3 o'clock session, just a half a dozen properties for you this afternoon, but there's certainly no need for anybody to leave empty-handed. We've got some great stock about to be presented to you. My name's Grant Child, and I'm just here to facilitate proceedings here today, but I've got a great team that work alongside me as well, and Jen is going to make them come up, make the slide come up very shortly. There it is. Gemma, she's looking after all the technology in the auction room. Jordan Will, he presented the 1 o'clock and the 2 o'clock session. If you were here for that, you would have met him. The folks across the bottom of the screen there, Craig, Sarah, Mark and Trevor, they are what I call our negotiation team. The reason that we have them on standby today, folks, if your bids don't take us to the seller's reserve price, that's the level as the auctioneer I'm authorised to put the property to the market and sell to the highest bidder. But if we fall short of that figure, then we're going to give you the opportunity to continue discussions with our sellers, and we'll do that through the negotiation team. We'll just pause the auction, give you that chance to continue discussions with our sellers. If we reach agreement, it will come back to me. I'll make any necessary adjustments and put the property to the market and sell to the highest bidder. If you don't reach agreement, folks, and it comes back to me and I close the auction, just be aware anybody can come forward with an offer afterwards, and that does include those conditional buyers. But you, the cash buyers, you're the elite group of people here today. We'll give you first opportunity. Now, buying and selling through the auction process, no different to any standard real estate transaction. We do have documentation. I remind you that you bid and buy on the basis we've provided you with the buyers and sellers guide. They're available in the stand just outside of the auction room, and of course they've been around a long time. When you sign the contract of sale, which has been circulated in draft form, as you see coming up on the screen about now, there it is. Finalised copies of that are also available in that stand outside of the room, but you're buying on the basis of a cash unconditional sale, and you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. And of course, on the completion of the auction, you not only have to pay your deposit, just being 10% of the purchase price, but you are also required to give us your signature. That goes on that contract, of course, and that also confirms in writing we've provided you with that buyer's and seller's guide I previously alluded to. What you see up there on blue on the screen, folks, is the conduct of auction. That's set out in this section here on the front page. By way of any bidding today, I'm going to assume that you've read and accept the entire contract. The only thing I'm going to remind you about as far as the conduct of auction is concerned is a little bit about vendor bidding. Now, I'll only use vendor bids. I'm the only one as the auctioneer authorised to submit vendor bids. Vendor bids are only used if there's only one person participating in the auction and I am south of the vendor's reserve price. I will disclose any vendor bids. It is simply a technique to work alongside you, work with you, get you to that negotiating platform, and we'll see if we can help you from there. I don't need to cover anything else off, folks. It's a pretty straightforward process here. I'm sure marketing consultants who have been your ambassadors throughout the proceedings up until today will have fully informed you of the requirements, but I am more than happy to answer any questions at this point in time. Questions? Excellent. Now we live stream our auctions, folks. It goes out over the World Wide Web. So if you're in the United States, good evening. If you're in the UK, good morning. And of course, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere here with us, good afternoon and welcome to the EVES auctions here today. Our first property for the afternoon for our 3 o'clock session is the property at 123A Valley Road, and needing no introduction over in this part of our wonderful city is Pat King, working out of our EVES Mount Maunganui office. So this property can only be described as tropical tranquility, folks. I can tell you that now. It is simply superb. It is your opportunity to escape to paradise in this absolutely stunning home that seamlessly blends the attraction of tropical living and modern aesthetic appeal, and that has of course been created by our owners through their meticulous renovation over recent times. When we look at the legal aspects of the property, a freehold estate, 409 square metres of land more or less is all you have to look after. In a location like this, Pat, you wouldn't want any more land because it's so close to the beach and nice and handy. 19600 is the record of title number that records all the legal aspects of the property. Just reminding you that the dining table chandelier is excluded from the sale. It does not stay. Our owners will be taking that with them. And of course, there's a clause in the contract, pretty standard at this time of the year, heading towards the end of the financial year, at the request of the vendor solicitor, authorising early release of the deposit. 20 working days from today's date, Pat, is our settlement date. Any other change, a little bit of flexibility around that. Talk to Pat, he'll just massage that a little bit if you wish to have an alternative date. And any other, apart from the dining table chandeliers, any other changes to the settlement? No, all good to go. Folks, and ticks all the boxes of all the legal aspects of the property, and now we go back to this masterpiece of retro modern design at 123A Valley Road. You've got that perfect blend of vintage flair and contemporary comfort when you start commencing your new lifestyle here in just 20 working days' time. It has now got a kitchen that most people will only ever dream of. Dreams do come true, especially in the EVES auction room this afternoon, folks, on 123A Valley Road, and you make them come true by your spirited bidding. When you pick up the keys for the property, you also pick up the keys to something that provides you that open plan living spaces, and they are certainly adorned with those sleek lines and eye-catching details as you see there on the flanks of the screen before you. You get to enjoy the flawless fusion of the past and the present, creating a home that is both timeless and trendy. Something very special is before your very eyes today, folks. The opportunity for you to relax and unwind in your very own outdoor cedar hot tub as well. You will have remembered that when you went and viewed the property, surrounded by the lush greenery, under the clear blue skies. It really does provide a tranquil escape where you can get to rejuvenate your senses. The only way you're going to be able to do that at this property at 123A Valley Road is to let me know where you would like to start the auction away today, guys. You suggest the figures and I'll try and add them up for you. Do I suggest a figure for you? Or are you going to give me one? Because I can tell you now, folks, that if you do not buy the property in the auction room here this afternoon, Pat has already informed me that he is expecting conditional offers afterwards. That comes as absolutely no surprise to me after nearly 30 years experience in the industry when you've got a property like that available. So, cash buyers, you get the first chance here today. A little bit late for a consultation process up the back there, folks. If this is the one you're here for, should have done all that thinking beforehand. Do I get a $1.8 million start? Start me away at 1.8? Because if I don't get to start at 1.8, then I'm simply going to close the auction and we're going to keep working with those conditional buyers. Quickly now, need a decision. First call for a start. Just chasing down that 1.8 just to give you the opportunity to bid and buy. Second, final chance. Okay, I'm going to put you in the pot with the conditional buyers. The auction is now closed. Those buyers are going to be very happy to hear from you. If you are watching via the live stream, you've got an absolutely superb property at 123A Valley Road. Out of our Mount Maunganui office, he'll help you from there. Right, moving straight along now, 183B Edgecombe Road, as you see there on the screen, Owen Phelps, but right-hand lady. Back to right-hand lady, Kristen Gruff, also working alongside Owen for this property here, doing a sterling job to both of you out there. Both working out of our EVES on Cameron Road, on Cameron office rather. So, yeah, Cameron Road office closed a long time ago. I'll talk to you afterwards, Craig. You can shift my backside, so no problems. Alright, sought after amenities area. That's what you're after here at 183B Edgecombe Road, folks. You've got top schools, you've got supermarkets, you've got medical facilities, and you've got easy access into the vibrant CBD of Tauranga as well, all from your new home at 183B Edgecombe Road. Cross-lease freehold is what describes this property, and that's all confirmed in the SA22B folio 1157 being that record title at the South Auckland Registry Office. Now, the sale does exclude the 5 panel heaters. They do not stay, right? But so just be very aware of that. And 4 weeks on today's date is your settlement date, but flexibility around that. Just talk to the team and they'll massage that settlement date for you. Any other changes to the channels listed on there, team? No? No problems at all. Now you've got a beautifully appointed haven of modern elegance is really what's on offer here with this property here in Edgecombe Road. Every detail has been carefully considered in a very tasteful modernisation program as well. The property itself has been enhanced for comfort, energy efficiency with the all-new double glazed aluminium joinery. The walls have been fully insulated. The ceiling's all been insulated as well. So, a very economical, warm and family-friendly home. Genuinely gorgeous property is one that you should not miss, and this is one of those properties, I can assure you of that. When you buy 183B Edgecombe Road today, folks, you buy location, quality and value. The three key ingredients to buying good real estate, and they are all here at Edgecombe Road for you. So in your hands, buyers, I would suggest, probably after listening to what I've been saying about the property, you think it's quite expensive, but I'd be happy to take an opening bid at $800,000 for this one. If we have it in cash, here's your chance. It's all the auction. The role of an auctioneer is to work with the cash buyers. Conditional buyers, we leave that over to the salespeople afterwards. But happy to start it away at $800,000 on your behalf. If I don't get to start at 8, then I'll simply shut the auction down, and Owen and Kristen will continue working. I know you've been working with somebody on this one here, Owen. Not quite in a position to be able to put their hand up today. Once, twice, third, last opportunity, in or out. Okay, going to close this one, hand it back to your team. So a little bit more work to do, and I'm sure that buyer that indicated their intention to do something on the property, they'll be pleased to hear from you after. Right, moving along, it's number 62, Calypso Drive. John Carrington out of our EVES, the Lakes office, has been marketing this property, and I had to take something out of your marketing there, John. I thought it was absolutely superb. Like Calypso, the enchanting goddess of the sea, this property embodies captivating magnetism. It really is a superb magnet to your new lifestyle indeed. When we look at record of title SA 68D folio 963, you find that the property is a freehold estate, and with that comes 605 square metres of freehold land. Now the oven is as is, whereas there's a pool table has also been added to the channels. Just correct me if that's all been added. We do have a couple of additional clauses in the contract that we just need to run over for you folks. It's just the first one, clause 23, quite a long clause. I'm not going to read it out. Basically, what it does is it refers to the fact that if you want sell on remove, vendors are very happy to do that, and clause 23 states exactly what will be done to reinstate everything as well. Clause 24, as I mentioned with the previous property, early release of the deposit, which is quite common at this time of the year, being the end of the financial year. And clause 25, the vendor warrants that the channels included in the sale be in the same condition as at the date of this agreement, fair wear and tear accepted, and that clause replaces clause 9.31, which is hereby deleted. So pretty straightforward. Now we do have authorised telephone bidding in place for this one, folks, so just making sure you're aware of that, and all the documentation has been signed, approved by our buyers for us to accept their bids, and of course approved by our set vendors to accept them via the phone. 20 working days, John, is still our settlement date, so we're all good to go. Any other changes to the channels? No, all good to go. So there we go, folks. Just a quick reminder of the externals of this property here. You've got that expansive outdoor social patio area. Well, that's the place where you're going to spend a lot of your time out there enjoying. Oh, look, there's the pool table there on the right-hand side there we've just been talking about as well. The opportunity here to host gatherings or simply enjoy a peaceful evening is what is on offer here at Calypso Drive, in particular at number 62. On the inside, the layout as well, that's been crafted for both comfort and practicality as well. So if you're looking for something that's functional, then it's hard to go past this one. You've got that separate living area. Well, that's absolutely bathed in natural light for you to enjoy as well. You're nestled beside that tranquil waterway that you see there back on the screen. As far as location is concerned and convenience, this property is a very, very difficult one to beat. So I'm in your hands, buyers. Who would like to say go for this one? Suggest an 800 start for this one. Somebody get me underway at 800. What about our phone bidder?
750.
750, a little bit lower than where I would have liked to ask for a start, but it's 750. Look, I'm not here to turn the money away. I'm here to work with it. It's $750,000. We're on a roll now at 750. I'll take a $50,000 rise on top of that at this level, folks, for a property of this calibre at this location. Have a look at the waterways there. $750,000. Hooper takes me to 8 now. First call, second time, third. Last opportunity if you're here for this one, folks. Otherwise, I'll roll it along on behalf of the vendor. Our vendor bid now at $800,000, which would have been a fair and reasonable place to start. Appreciate you starting over via the telephone at 800, and I'm happy to take a $20,000 rise from here. At 800, but I'll take 20s at this junction, folks, to help you along. Here's your chance now. Are we on a route at $800,000 with a $20,000 rise?
815.
20. Need the 20. Still too far away from where I need to be at this juncture. I'm happy to continue working on the property. We are in the lakes here, great location. 20? Yeah. Can't help it at this sort of level.
820.
820, thank you. Appreciate you working with me now at $820,000. At $820,000 with our telephone bidder at 820. Your opportunity is here today, buyers. Where do we say from here? Once I call now, second time, third, last opportunity for you to join us if you're here for this one. Well, John, I quite easily go along at $840,000 on behalf of the vendor. Take me to $850 and we'll pause the auction, give them the opportunity to discuss. But at $840, be very clear, vendor bid, I'm away from my instructions, won't be doing any further bidding. Put something on top of the 840 and happy to give you the opportunity to discuss with our seller. But at this sort of level, can't help you at this sort of level, and have to say at this sort of level, happy to keep rolling along with the marketing. Great location, fantastic property, got lots on offer. Think about those days you're going to have in that outdoor living area that I talked about.
Yes.
At 840, it's with me.
So 840 is the bid, vendor bid.
Vendor bid.
But at 850, we can
850, they can discuss with the sellers.
845.
Really need the 850. I'm going to push back on it. Really need the 850 to try and help them.
I'm asking 850. I'll pause the auction, we can talk. Correct.
Need a decision? We go 850?
At 850, we can talk.
850, you get the opportunity to continue discussions with the seller.
Make it 845.
845. Okay, all right. Not going to dilly-dally along it and hold everybody else up. $845,000. So take the bid now at 845. First call now for any advance, otherwise we pause and talk with our telephone bidder. Second time, third, last opportunity at 845. Are we in or out? Jordan, phone bidder needs a little bit of guidance and assistance to see if we can help you purchase the property, please. Right, moving along while that negotiation continues at 102 Doncaster Drive is the next one. Rachel Martin working out of our EVES Puppmire office certainly needs no introduction. And again, I do this week after week, Rachel. I commend you on the work that you do out there in the marketplace. I mean, all of our team, they do fantastic work, and Rachel is an essential part of our team. A charming abode is what you see there in Doncaster, and it holds an absolute vast potential for personalisation as well. The point of difference, I think, fair to say about this one, Rachel, is that the majority of the surrounding properties haven't got 4 bedrooms. Correct. So there's a point of difference for this one, folks. A particularly strong point of difference as well, I'd have to say. The legal aspects of the property, 165965 is the record of title that confirms the property as a freehold estate. 540 square metres is your land holding. As far as the channels are concerned, the HRV system, it does stay, but it's as is. There's no warranties that come with it. And the pot plants, the raised garden, and the garden ornaments don't stay either. They're excluded from the sale. Just confirming that. And settlement date's still 30 working days from today's date.
Bit of flexibility on that.
Okay, excellent, good stuff. Any other changes to the channels list at all?
No changes.
No, all good to go. So there we go, folks. So that covers off all the legal aspects of it. The open plan layout, well, that just effortlessly guides you through the sunlit spaces and really does illuminate that expansive kitchen and those dual living areas for absolute, plenty of light and nice, fresh, clean living as well. Of course, you've got, excuse me, of course you've got that ample green space for children and the fur babies to run around, as you see has come up here on the screen. If you're looking for somewhere where you can put a pool in, well, that's, this certainly ticks the boxes for that as well. Entertaining spaces, well, if you've dreamt of having big open entertaining spaces, well, this one caters for that as well. Really is one of those properties. I think the possibilities are just endless for something like this, isn't it, Rachel? You're all within walking distance of both the primary and secondary schools for your family to transition through as well. So a pretty simple, straightforward process here. So 102 Doncaster Drive, folks, looking for an opening bid on this one. Looking for the cash interest. Where do we say go? It's not a trick question. Who starts me away? Only here to work with the cash interest. First call, second, last opportunity, and our outs. I don't think we've found the cash buyer just yet, Rachel, but I know you've been working with somebody, so I'm going to close the auction, hand it back to you, and I think those buyers that you have been working with, if they're watching via the live stream, make sure that you get hold of Rachel quick smart, because I know the way she operates, and she'll have a sold sticker on that signboard in no time at all. So good luck with the next phase, and good luck with those buyers that you have been working with.
Great, thanks very
You're
much.
welcome. Number 5, Kotuku Place. Sharon and Malcolm Blakey, fresh back from a nice, well-deserved break, all ready to go and ready to rock and roll and sell this property here, because if you are looking for something where you can immerse yourself in the potential of a residence, this has got to be it. It's got the scope to modernise and infuse your own personality, and of course what comes with that, I think, fair to say, you've done a fair few renovations yourself, and what comes with that is it always adds value, doesn't it? So this is an absolute blank canvas for you to infuse your own personality and create something very special indeed. The legal aspects of it being a freehold estate, 674 square metres of land, more or less, all described in regular title SA 24B folio 1345. Now the excluded channels, the double door refrigerator does not stay. The snooker table and accessories don't stay, and neither does the wall mounted dartboard and accessories. All excluded. Other than that, any other changes?
No.
All good to go. 17th of May 2024, still our settlement date, a bit of flexibility around that if we need an alternative date. So we like to be a little bit flexible here at EVES as much as we can, folks. So back to the property itself, you've got an absolutely massive 437 square metre residence, more or less, and it is a true gem, this one, originally crafted by a skilled builder and just waiting for your up-spec of the home and just to make it something special to you. Grandeur of classic elements such as the chandeliers, the decorative ceiling roses, the mouldings, the Remu doors, the extra wide skirting boards, well, they are all things that you can use as a base to just modernise around that and keep the original character of the home as well. Above the double garage, well, you discover that extra versatile space there, ideal spot for the rumpus room, the home gym, studio, or of course you could turn it into additional living spaces as well. I think potential even to do something with it to be able to create a bit of income from the with renting it out, or perhaps an Airbnb situation. So lots of those around in today's society. So the opportunity here at 5 Kotuku Place to be able to create that. And of course, located in that prestigious Matua primary school zone, you're just minutes away from the, and that's walking minutes, away from the waterfront and the parks. This property promises you an enviable lifestyle. At number 5, Kotuku home, all good to go, just waiting for its new owner. Where do we say go for this one, folks? We'd like to open it up. Have to definitely be on the northern side of a million to get us started. First call now for a start. Second, last chance. Okay, well, we've no cash for this one, so we're going to price this property, aren't we? So, how much do we want for it? What
We're going to price this today at $1,295,000.
$1,295,000, folks. That's your buy now price using the trading terms. So 1,295,000 is your dollars. There it is, there up there on the screen. So call either Malcolm or Sharon, Eves Cherrywood, ask for them. That's not going to stick around too long. Auction's closed. On Calypso, as soon as the negotiations continue, 9A Percival Avenue, another one of our reputable salespeople that needs no introduction, Derek Rosa, working out of our Eves on Cameron office.
That's the one.
But the property itself, 9A Percival Avenue, well, that's located in the sought-after suburb of another Matua location as well. You've got a short walk to the harbour's edge, the manicured playground with Ferguson Park, sailing, windsurfing, fishing, football. It just goes on and on and on and on and on about how close this is to some wonderful facilities out there in Matua. When we look at the legal aspects of it, freehold is the estate, the best you can buy in New Zealand. Record of title SA 66A, folio 208 confirms all the legal aspects of it, and your land area is 427 square metres more or less. Now the temporary dog fencing, that doesn't stay. I guess that's probably why it's temporary. Just clarifying that, but it doesn't stay. 28 days from today's date, Derek, it's still our 7th day?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
so a bit of flexibility around that.
There could be, maybe.
So Derek over here, he is the master at massaging things. So if you need that date massaged a little bit, then Derek will do that for you as well. I guess that only pertains to massaging things like that.
It does.
And things like that.
I'm glad you clarified.
Everyone knew. Okay, that's okay. I saw you looking at me out of the corner of your eye. There we go. Okay, back to the property itself, though. You've got those extensive views of the harbour, you've got the sun-drenched deck, you see there clearly on the screen here, and you can sit back with your, beverage of your choice. So if it was me, I'd be sitting there with a nice ale or a Pinot and just observing those amazing sunsets that you can watch the deep orange glow as the sun melts into the darkness of night behind the pine lines over there that you see in the distance on the screen. Home itself, back to the interior, recently renovated inside, so nice and fresh and sparkling, all ready for you there. It's so well done, there is no imagination required at all at 9A Percival Avenue. The grounds, they're compact, they're easily maintained, and they can be enhanced if you so wish, but easily maintained as they are. I can tell you now, folks, living in this home, you and your family, you'll be as happy as a one-legged duck in a round pond. I can assure you of that. But before you enjoy that, you get to buy the property. Where do we say go? Looking for an opening bid. First call. Second, last chance for cash interest. Derek, I think we might have a little bit more work to do on this one. So I'm going to close the auction, hand it back to you. We haven't had any opening bids on this one, so we have a little bit more work to do. And I know you've had a couple of people looking at the property, but I'm sure if you call Derek at our Eves on Cameron office, he'll enlighten you on where you need to be to buy this property. We'll be back to you with the result on Calypso as soon as we possibly can, folks. Folks, 62 Calypso Drive. I have an amended bid now to $860,000 from our telephone bidder. Just confirm that for me, please, John.
Yes.
At $860,000, our owners are quite happy to continue as the owner of the property at that level. So the property is definitely not for sale. They're quite happy to continue residing at 62 Calypso Drive at $860,000 for the want of a better bid. Once, twice, third, last opportunity. The auction is now closed. We welcome you via the live stream to put your offer on paper, and we'll continue working with that for you. The auction is closed. That concludes our auctions for the afternoon, folks. On behalf of the team at Eves, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.